All right, well, hello there. It is Saturday, November 25th, and it is just about noon. I've got the postage ready to go for the mail carrier. I am setting up for the sale tonight, Saturday night. I've got about half the items, a little more than half the items, I think, selected for tonight. So I just have to finish that off, give a couple things a little bit of a wash because they've been sitting for a little bit, and get them looking all pretty. Yeah, so I've just been kind of running around doing stuff, getting almost getting the living room organized again. I'm getting close. I'm getting real close. And yeah, so let me share with you. I've got 2 packages going out today. I am hoping to get the set tonight wrapped up in the next couple of hours so that I can spend some time getting some things wrapped up and ready to be shipped out. I don't know. There's one in particular I want to work on today that's got a lot of components to it, and I really want to at least get everything wrapped. If I can get everything wrapped and in a box, fantastic. But if I can get everything wrapped, then that's going to be great. Yeah, so that's kind of just what's going on. If anything spectacular happens, other than I got some bubble wrap delivered today. So that's one of the things I was working on, getting that kind of in its little spot. Not the best spot right there. And then I hit my lampshade, so I'll have to go fix that. It's a little hard. The bubble wrap gets a little out of control. But that is what's going on today. So I may see you later. I may see you just right after the sale. So yeah, I'll check back in. All right. Well, it is now Sunday. I decided last night to just go ahead, go to bed, try to get a good night's sleep, and ready to go with the day. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning, so I've got the cats done, I got me done, I got breakfast done, and so I'm ready to go. So the Saturday night sale, which was the solo sale for me, that one, let's see, I brought 50 items. So last week I brought 50 items. This week I brought 50 items. I sold 14 of the items, which are on the table behind me. On the counter in front of me, I have the items that are still available. So let's go ahead and talk about, oops. Here we go. Let's talk about the items that are still available. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Now, a lot of these items, again, because this is the closet clean out, this is going to be the last time I'm going to bring these items to a live sale. However, I will get them listed on eBay and Etsy, so you can always check out my store and see items that I have listed there. So up first is this Saddler, a Saddler from England, teapot, maybe even a coffee pot, cream and sugar. There is a little bit of wear on the handle. This set is $40. This is a really cool tray and little glass set. Look at that, beautiful rhinestones for the flowers. The black is flash, but it is in really pristine condition. The tray is also glass. So that beautiful set is $25. I've got the lovely figurine, woman's figure torso vase. She's tall. She is about 13, maybe 13 and a half inches tall. She's about 4 pounds of glass. So the design is actually cased in clear. So you can see that clear on the bottom, and it's white on the inside. She is $200. Let's see. Oh, the car. So this is an amazing wood car. Even the detailing, let me see if I can get the camera in here. It's so hard to show, but even the detailing, inside the car is absolutely amazing. So beautiful. This is a 1931 Cadillac. Very specific, but 1931 Cadillac. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. It is about, I think it was 13. No, I think it's longer than 13. Yeah, longer than 13. It's got to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got to be about 17 inches long. It's really something. And there we go. That one is $125. I got some pictures, so we're going to be flipping over here for a little bit. There, now we can see. I was trying to show off the beautiful rainbow of the mother of pearl. So this is a dragon on a black lacquer background. All of the design is with mother of pearl. This is really a lovely piece, and it is quite large. There's my hand. It goes that way, and it goes that way. It does have a hook on the back for hanging, and this is $40. I'm going to move that because I've got some more pieces over here also. I'm trying to go in order of my sheet, though. And try not to make you too dizzy. But I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more over here. So this is a really fancy frame job. So this is with UV glass, and it is numbered 103 of 300. It is signed by the photographer, although I am not sure what the name is. But I can tell you that this is the 1965 Monaco Grand Prix. It is the day before the race. So during the time trials, before the race, because it was raining, and it was not raining the day of the race. Off the top of my head, I don't remember whose car this is, but I can tell you this car back here is Bruce McLaren. So anyone who is familiar with McLaren racing, but McLaren cars, yeah, that's a pretty significant photo. And so right there is Bruce McLaren. So this one is $75. And again, this one is framed with a UV protected glass. Okay, the next one I have, this is Gleason's Pictorial Drawing Room Companion. It is from 1854, and it's a story about, they call him General Pierce in here, but this was right at the time that General Pierce became President Pierce. He's from New Hampshire, and this is about his town of Concord, New Hampshire, his residence, his first law office, then it moved here, and then this is the residence. So a really nice article on President Pierce, who took office in 1853. Okay, I'm going to switch back over to the counter. All right, so then I have the Russian-made Inuit nesting doll set. So there are 5 nesting dolls, beautifully hand-painted. And yeah, they've got fish. We've got a seal and a reindeer. We've got a polar bear on this one. Let's see if I can turn it, probably on the opposite side. There he is, polar bear. We've got crows. We've got the, oh, where is the moon wearing a jacket? The moon is so cute on this one. There he is. It's a little moon wearing a jacket. This nesting doll set, there is the itty bitty one. This is $75. Then I've got the, this is by Mikasa. It is a cake plate and a bowl. And it has these amazing frosted glass roses. So each side of the handle on the cake plate has this little cluster, and then a single one on the bowl. The cake plate does also have a little ridge, so it's really nice to use that for anything with a liquid. But any kind of serving that you're doing that might have a liquid, that's nice. It's going to catch it. That set is $40. Then I've got the mask. This is all carved out of one single piece of wood. It is pretty spectacular. And that one, let's see, that's 15 inches, so I'm going to say that's probably closer to 16 inches tall. Truly amazing. That is all carved out of one single piece. That is $175, so $175. And then we've got the vase. We'll just go ahead since we're talking about that one. That is 15 inches tall. Vase. It has a whole bunch of bubbles on purpose. I think it kind of looks like carbonation. Like you're pouring a 7-Up and all that little carbonation bubbles is going up. It has a beautiful calla lily attached on the outside. It is signed and dated 2005 by the artist. This one is $100. And I'm just going to go real quick through my list because I think I'm getting close to the bottom. And, oh, there's one thing on the other side I need to get. And, all right, so we'll do this and then we'll flip over. This is by Benedict Proctor, which I'll admit that's a new name for me. These patterns feel like they are etched, like they are cut out of the back. It doesn't feel like the image is pressed in. But we've got a lobster, we got tomatoes, fish, radishes, and I'm not sure, grapes, maybe, little cluster of grapes, and then this open section. This is a very thick piece of glass. It is crazy well made. This is $30. And then I have a teapot set here. This is made in Japan. It is beautiful peach and blue luster and hand painted. So it's a tree. See if you can see. It's a tree branch with flowers and then two little bluebirds. And then there's kind of like little clouds kind of simulated on there, I think. And then here is the teapot. Now the teapot does have one little chip right there on the inside. But that teapot set is $40. Okay, so we are going to come back around here and talk about this calendar. So this is a 1970 calendar. It is it's very large. So here's my hand again. It is very, very large. And it depicts all of these antique hunting scenes. Now, some of the scenes are a little graphic, so I'm not going to show them. But I will show this one, which shows the hunting party heading out. This is very much most likely German. And let me see, there was another one in here that was a little more viewer friendly, but it definitely shows ancient hunting techniques. I have a feeling this is from like the 16, I think so, maybe. I think 1639, maybe that is the date that these pictures are taken from. Here, I can show this one. So we've got a wagon. You can see that the men are in, and then they are shooting at the birds. So yeah, so very interesting, but each month is a different antique work of art depicting a hunting scene. And this is, oops, I lost it, $30. $30 for the calendar. And then while I'm over here, I'm going to show one more here, because then I think the rest are on my next sheet, which we will get to. So this is a photograph from the Yukon Pacific Exposition, which was in Seattle in 1909. And there was a race from New York to Seattle. And it took 23 days for the winner to get from New York to Seattle. Although we did have our little researcher in the chat tell us that the winner was disqualified because he had changed engines. But he pretty much stripped down this car, and that is how they drove for 23 days to get to Seattle. It's a great picture. It is a very large picture. So again, here is my hand, and that is a very large picture. That one is $40. All right, so I'm going to flip back over to the table. All right, back at the table. This is an amazing silver-plated basket. The handle does go up and down. This is by Elkington, and this very possibly is from the later Victorian period. I have seen Elkington pieces kind of go back to like the 1850s, but probably from 1850s up to about the 1900s was when this was done. It is a nice thick, it's a pedestal basket, and I'll show you underneath. Yeah, if you want to put in the work, that is how beautiful this could be. If you're not a fan of the natural oxidation and want to do a little polishing, it is marked Elkington on the back here, along with some of those other silver-plated marks. This again is a big basket, and that is $35. I've got this candle. This is a beautiful candle, 1920s Bathing Beauties. It is a 6-inch pillar candle, and this one is $18. The brass peephole. Yep, so this is a working peephole. It's got all the holes and everything in the right spot, and you can open that up, and then you can check and see who's at the door. This works a lot better when it's sitting flush and not at an angle. That does just slide back in there. That is $18 for the peephole. Now the only thing with it is that the knocker has been broken off, but I do have the pieces in here for that repair. Then I have a teapot from England. So a nice floral teapot. Now the design is different on each side. So slightly different floral design on each side of the teapot. That one is $18. A set of 4 Limoges bowls. So these are marked Theodore Haviland, Limoges, France, There are 4 of these little like berry plates, and they are $20 for the set of 4. Then I have Limoges plates. So these plates are also marked Haviland, not Johann Haviland, but Haviland and Company. And the pair of plates are $10. Then I've got these bowls. Now, I've got these 2 bowls here. Both of them are not marked as to a country of origin, although they do have a very Bavarian feel to them. So each one of these is $14, and they're about 9 inches across. The floral designs are beautiful on both of these. So they are $14 each. This one has a thicker gold band. This one has the thinner gold band. Okay, then we've got the Betty Hutton little brochure. So I think it was in the 50s, sometime in the 1950s. Betty Hutton went out and did a little tour, and people who went and saw her got this 14-page little booklet that shows scenes from her movies, does an interview with her, pictures of her with other co-stars, and pictures of her home life with her kids. It's a really fun brochure and great for any Betty Hutton fan. And that is $20. Okay, then I think I'm going to flip around and we're going to take a look at the 2 remaining pictures that I have. All right, so the 2 remaining pictures I have, this is a very old framed picture. Great little colorized photo of this girl. On the back here, it does say Marion Forsberg, a child model in New York. And you can see from the nails, this has been in this frame for a long time. So a really nice photo. She looks like she's been posing for photos quite a bit. And love her little bob haircut. So this is $15. And then I have this picture. So this is by Elton Bennett. And it is marked Bennett right there. It is a wonderful little school of fish. He passed away in 1974. And his daughter now sells pictures. She reprints his pictures and sells them on eBay. What she sells is unframed. This one is framed, but her pictures are larger, so they are about the size of the frame. But she sells them for $80 each. And this one, the frame is 15 by 12. And this one is $40. $40, and it is framed. Great detailing. I don't think any 2 fish look exactly alike. It's really cute. So that one is $40. All right, we are going to flip back around here. And I have got a candle. So the outside packaging is what the glass in here looks like. This is by, oh gosh, what is their name? This is Vivid by D.W. Home, and it's spruce and citrus. It is a really nice scent if you like spruce. I don't smell much citrus, but I do smell a lot of spruce in here. It's an 8-ounce candle, and that is $12. $12 for the candle. Okay, the Greek picture. So when you go to a museum and you want to get something in the souvenir shop of your visit to a museum, you can pick up one of these, which is a authorized reproduction of one of the pieces in the museum. The little tag on here does say made in Greece on the flip side, And this is from the Corinthian period, which is 550 BC. And this is $10 for the vase. The stone heart. Beautiful, about 3 inches, 3¼ inches or so, I think. Stone heart, beautiful coloration. It is carved and polished. And that one is $12. We've got the made in Nippon, which just means that it's made in Japan prior to 1921. This wonderful little ship, sugar and creamer set. And this is $12. This is, I think, meant to look like a, oh gosh, what is it? Cimarron vase. But I do believe that this was pressed in a mold with some kind of a resin. It is beautiful. The coloration is gorgeous. And right in this section here, there are 3D flowers that are really lovely. And that vase is $12. I have this little owl paperweight. Now it is just a glass dome with this cute little owl image in there. That is $8. This silver plated floral divided server. It does have silver on the trim and these beautiful, I think, poppies. I think those might be poppies now that I get a closer look at it. $8 for that. And then we've got this. This is from 1929. It is dated on the back. Beautiful peach luster. It is from Thompson. Thompson is the maker of the plate. And that is $8. And then the last item I have is actually over here. And I'm just making sure that the wheels, which do roll kind of on this car, I want to make sure this thing doesn't roll off my counter. So I have this in front of it, just protecting it. This is a box. Now, the box does have a little damage of coasters. Peacock coasters. They are cork on the back. And that is also $8. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera around and we will look at the items that sold. All right, so for the 14 items that sold, I have this beautiful Japan platter bowl. It's like the sides are turned up enough. I feel like calling it a bowl, but that's has a signature from the artist in Japan that made this. It's beautiful ceramic. This absolutely stunning antique vase. I am so glad this is going to a wonderful new home. It is a beauty. It is absolutely a beauty and amazing. Teapot from Japan, which is a little surprising. It kind of looks like it's English, but that is Japan. We've got the Mercury glass candle holder, Waterford crystal salt cellar, this lovely chokin vanity set. And I love finding chokin items. I think it is a beautiful art form, and I haven't ever found a village before, so that was really neat. And that comes with the little lipstick holder. This beautiful hand-painted plate. This is a Bavarian plate, and then it does have a little signature here of the person that put the lovely yellow flowers in. We've got the 3-section shell silver plate server. That is lovely. The shell shapes are gorgeous. A rune candle. That is really fun. And this one is for solar energy. That is a nice one. I have a Jonathan Adler candle that comes in a lovely white. Ooh, can I get that open? We'll get that out. It comes in a really nice white canister. Another silver plated oval tray with a gorgeous rim on it. That is a beauty. This 3-piece ceramic bowl set, very nicely made. It's got a little swirl in the bottom of each one. Nice detail on that. A pink platter. This one is by Anchor Hawking. It is the oyster and pearl pattern, but that is a beautiful pink platter. And then we've got this blue and green chip and dip set. Very, very nice quality ceramic, very thick, very well made on that one. All right, so those are the 14 items that sold. I'm around here. All right, so I am going to get these items a little more organized. So the items that didn't sell, I've got some spots, some in the closet, some kind of elsewhere in the closet while I'm kind of organizing the closet. But these items pretty much we're done with these. They've been to a sale or two. There's a couple items that haven't. There's a couple items here that this is the first time they've been to a sale. So I will put them in an area where I can bring them back again. But a lot of these items, no, they've been to sales. We're done. They will find a new home on eBay and Etsy, and they can go there. These items that sold, well, they are going upstairs because that's where I'm going to be spending most of the day, packing and invoicing upstairs. I do already have most of the items actually for the Monday morning sale. I already have them kind of right around here. So once I get the table set up, as I kind of come down, which I tend to do, it's like every time I come down, I'll like grab a little bit, get it set up over here, grab a little bit more next time, get it set up. And then by the time the evening comes along, I'm pretty much set up and ready to go for the evenings or for the morning sale. But that is kind of my plan for the day. So I am going to get this uploaded so you can watch this a little later on Sunday or on Monday, whichever day is convenient for you. But that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. So, oh, just an update also, no mail carrier pickup Sunday or Saturday. So no pickup. We're going to try again on Monday. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to do something about it. Either put in a complaint, which I think I'm going to have to do, and I think I'm just going to have to put in a complaint with USPS every time it happens. But that is going to wrap it up for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday.